Welcome to another episode of Math with Mr. Massey. Today what we're going to focus on is multiplying decimals. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look at the problem I have here, 22.7 times 9.6, and I know I have to multiply them. So I'm going to write them horizontally. It's easier for me to multiply that way. Now I'm ready to multiply. So now I need to do 7 times 6, which gives me 42. So I keep my 2, carry my 4. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16, plus my 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. I like to cross out what I already used so I don't confuse it. I have my placeholder. 9 times 7 gives me 63. 9 times 2 gives me 18. 18 plus 6 gives me 24. 9 times 2 gives me 18, and 18 plus 2 gives me 20. Now I'm ready to add. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 plus 3 is 7. 1 plus 0 is 1, and 2 plus 0 is 2. Now I'm not done because I had 2 decimal spots. So I need to make sure my decimal is all the way over to the right, and I'm going to move my decimal to the left twice. 1, 2. My answer is going to be 217.92. So this would be how you would multiply decimals. Let's take a look at dividing decimals. So I have 323 divided by 2.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2.5 on the outside of the house and the 323 inside the house. Now, we cannot divide with a decimal here. So I'm going to actually change this from a 2.5 to a 25. I moved the decimal spot over once. The decimal's here, so I'll move that over once. So now my new problem is 25 divided by 3,230. Now I'm ready to divide. So 25 doesn't go into 3. It can go into 32. 25 times 1 is 25. I'm going to subtract 32 from 25, and I get 7. Bring down my 3. 25 times, easy, I'm working with quarters. So let's do 2, so I know that is 50. If I multiply 25 times 3, that gives me 75, so that's too big. 73 minus 50 is 23. Bring down my 0. So now I have 25 times something gives me 230. So let's try 25 times 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 4. 18 plus 4 is 22. So I'm going to keep that 9 minus 225. 230 minus 225 gives me 5. Decimal. Bring my decimal up. Bring my 0. Drop it to the bottom. 25 times 2 gives me 50. So that's how you'll divide with decimals that may or may not come out with a remainder. This specific example had a remainder, and we're putting it as in decimal form. If I were to have to put it in fraction form, this is what it would look like. 129 as my whole, and my part is the 2 as the numerator, and the 25 being the denominator. Either way, depending on the question is asking you,